Hey everybody, it's Elijah from Guy Designs, and today I just thought I'd do a quick update video for the product development blog on our Facebook page, as well as showing off this little guy, which is called a lithophane. For those who don't know what a lithophane is, it's essentially a three-dimensional image that's printed out in layers as to allow light to pass through it, and some of that light is blocked by solid pieces, and some of the light is let through by thinner pieces. These used to be made out of porcelain back in the day. They were very popular in France and all over Europe. They used to be sculpted out of sculpted or I think molded as well out of very, very thin porcelain. Very labor intensive, very cool. They kind of fell out of vogue, about 100 years ago. But they've kind of seen a resurgence because of 3D printing and just how cool they are. So you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. I will turn on a backlight so you can get more detail. But if you don't have any light passing through it, it's essentially a static sort of positive image, very flat, matte, and somewhat unnerving actually, with those poppy eyes of the kitty cat. However, you can kind of see what I mean there. As soon as you start passing light through it, the detail really starts to pop and bring out. I'll turn on the backlight now and show you what I mean by that. You can get an idea of it, but it kind of doesn't really do it justice until, sorry about the washed out light. Trying to get this to work with webcam is a bit of a struggle, but I'll see how we go. There we go. So you can see just how much detail actually is brought out in the print. It's always quite astounding every time I turn a light on or I just glance at it through when it's sitting on the windowsill. It's awesome. I quite love them. I love them quite a bit. This one's obviously in red PLA. It's probably about the worst color I could have chosen. Although that wasn't a choice, I'm actually waiting on some white PLA that was misordered. Should arrive on Wednesday. And moving forward, I'm probably going to be using white or cream. There's a few other materials I want to try, some more translucent stuff, and stuff with like more of a marble look through it, like a sand green. I think would be really cool. Kind of give it sort of a feeling of authenticity. Anyway, I just thought I would show these off. I think they're really cool. I can't really show you the level of detail I want because if I bring this up to the camera, the light's going to wash out. But I will take some more photos later just to show them off. And I just thought I would share that with you because I think they're pretty cool. A print like this takes about 8 hours. They're 100 by 100 millimeters sort of length and width, and depth-wise they're about 5 to 6, but that varies obviously depending on the detail. A print like this, yeah, like I said, takes 8 hours. You can kind of find them online if you're interested for about $50. This size specifically, 100 by 100. There's websites where you can sort of convert your files, your images rather, over to STL files and then send them to someone who can then print them out for you. That's a service I'm probably going to end up providing as well, just because of how cool they are and yeah, how awesome I think they are really. But yeah, if you kind of wanted anything bigger than this, we could definitely go bigger than this. You could probably go up to about the size of this mat here. Maximum is sort of, for my build volume anyway, is 200 by 200 by 175. A print like that would probably take between 40 and 50 hours, I would estimate, and the cost of something like that's obviously going to be much more. I would say a couple $100 easily. Material cost not being a thing, but the cost of power and time. A print like that, like I said, would take a huge amount of time. So I just thought I would share that with you, and I thought, yeah, it was a fun little thing, and I'll go ahead and take some high-def photos and put them up on the website for you to look at. And yeah, hope you have a great weekend, and yeah, have a good one. All right, bye.